Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, this is the perfect video for you to be watching because today I'm going to be doing a Q&A. So I've never really done like a Q&A style video on my channel before, so I'm really excited to do that today because I think it's about time. So the other day I asked you guys on my Instagram if you had any questions for me and that I was going to answer them in a Q&A video. So I did get quite a few responses, but I have chosen the ones that I'm going to answer in this video. So stick around so that you guys can get to know more about me. I think I'm actually going to change the angle because I kind of want to sit down for this video. So I'm going to do that real quick. Okay, so the first question somebody asked is, how are you? I am doing really good right now. You know, school is a bit stressful, but we're pushing through. So overall, I'm very, very good right now. The next question is tips for growing on YouTube. By the way, love you and your videos. Thank you so much, first of all. Okay, tips for growing on YouTube. The first thing that I can think of is definitely before you even make your channel, plan it out really, really well. Obviously, what most people say is that it's best to find a niche of videos that you want to fit into. People will often subscribe to your channel if you are under a core niche. But if you're like me and you kind of like making all sorts of videos, I would just say you want to really engage with your audience and draw their attention to your channel and your videos. So editing is a huge part. Your editing needs to be on point. Thumbnails are obviously very important because the first thing that people see are your thumbnails. Also titles of your videos, the lengths of your videos, because you also want to keep people really engaged when they're watching your videos, because if the first minute of your video isn't interesting, they're going to click off of it right away. Okay, the next question is, what is your Hogwarts house? So I'm not a huge Harry Potter fan, like I don't know it really well, but a lot of my friends are really, really into it. So I have taken like those quizzes before and I'm pretty sure I'm a Hufflepuff. I don't really know what that means, but yeah, I'm a Hufflepuff apparently. Somebody asked, if you ever grow big on YouTube, would you continue doing YouTube or focus on studies, etc.? So if I ever grow big on YouTube, which is definitely a huge dream of mine, I would definitely want to pursue that as a career. Being a YouTuber as like your job is something that just seems so amazing to me because what you're doing as your job is something that you love. Obviously, I think studies are really important and I am going to go to university and everything like that, but eventually when I'm done university, I would love to be doing YouTube full time. So going off from that question a little bit, somebody asked, what is your dream job? Like I said before, my dream job is obviously to become a YouTuber, but along with a YouTuber, I just kind of want to be a content creator in general. So if you know me, you know that I am a photographer or aspiring professional photographer. I actually have a photography account on Instagram that you guys should totally check out. The username is @RebeccaXphotography. But anyways, so I would love to be a professional photographer when I'm older, also a professional filmmaker, so kind of those two together. And then the filmmaking also goes along with being a YouTuber. So really just anything, you know, media, camera work, social media, just stuff like that. And then the other side of me also really wants to pursue music, like I said. So, you know, eventually become my own music artist. Hopefully, you know, musical theater is also a huge part of my life now. So I would love to, you know, be on Broadway one day. I mean, you know, that's just something awesome that I always think about. So yeah, I would definitely say like media, social media, and then also music. Okay, the next question is favorite part of your high school experience so far. So this is another really hard question for me to answer because there are many, many things that have been my favorite throughout my high school experience so far. But I mean, I'd say that the main thing is just the opportunities that you get. I mean, high school, at least at my high school, we do so many events that are non-school related that I really, really enjoy. Meeting new friends, meeting new teachers, it's all just so fun and I really, really do love it. But I would definitely say that just all the opportunities that I've gotten from high school have been what my favorite part of the experience is so far. The next question is, what is your favorite school subject? I would say probably anything under the arts category, so obviously music, musical theater, and then also anything to do with technology and media. So I really like communications technology courses, you know, media arts, stuff like that. Anything creative and artsy. Okay, next we have, how did you come up with your first video idea? So my first video is actually privated right now, but the way that I came up with my first couple video ideas was definitely from watching other YouTubers. I've I've been watching YouTube for so many years now, and as I've been watching all my favorite YouTubers do so many different kinds of videos, I kind of get those in my head, like all those morning routine videos and what's in my backpack, school videos, all the basic, really trendy YouTube videos that you see on YouTube. Those are the videos that I always dreamed of making and posting on YouTube. So even before I had my channel, I would literally make fake morning routine videos and fake, I don't know, like what's in my backpack videos, like I said. Like I would always do that. So I already had so many video ideas in my head of what I wanted to post when I made my channel, so that's kind of how I came up with them. The next question is, musically, who is your inspiration? So this is a hard question to answer because there are a lot of people who I look up to who are musical artists that literally just inspire me so much and push me to be the best singer that I can be. And I mean, like, one person off the top of my head is Kelly Clarkson, because, you know, she started on American Idol, she started getting really big. Like, she was one of the most popular artists back in, like, oh gosh, I'm gonna say this wrong, probably like the 2010 era, something like that. So definitely Kelly Clarkson. Also, a few other people would be Catherine McPhee, Alessia Cara, Sarah Bareilles, Ben Platt, Taylor Swift, Tori Kelly. I'm definitely inspired by all of these artists and want to make music that's really like theirs, so I definitely look up to all those music artists a lot. The next question is college plans. So like I said before, I do want to go to university. Right now I'm in grade 11, so I literally have one more year until I'm in university, which is crazy. So I don't know where I want to go yet, but what I want to go into is definitely media communications, but then also doing something where I could minor in music or musical theater. So I mean, I've only really thought about this a few times, but I'm thinking of majoring in communications and media and then minoring in music. Somebody asked, how do you stay so positive? So, I mean, positivity, guys. This is like a huge, I could go on about this forever. I mean, I've always been a pretty positive person, whether it's just in my day-to-day life, at school, everything like that. Like, I always try to live every day to the fullest, all that cheesy stuff that you always hear. But whenever I'm in like a bad mood or I'm not feeling great one day, say, I always just try to remind myself, like, get out of your head, like, bring that positivity back, because when you learn how to be an overall positive person, that is the kind of like energy that you're gonna bring into your life. Whether that's through people, opportunities, or just anything in your life, whatever kind of energy you reflect, it's gonna come back to you, and that has to go along with law of attraction and everything like that, which I'm really passionate about. I have a board for law of attraction on my Pinterest if you guys want to check that out. Next question is, how did you get into singing? So, I mean, singing and music in general has always been like a huge part of my life, but I only started taking it seriously a couple years ago. It was probably around the time of grade 8, grade 9, but mainly grade 9. So basically when I came into high school, they offered classes such as vocal music, musical theater, all these like awesome music program classes. And since I enjoyed singing at the time, obviously I liked it. It wasn't like a huge like, oh, I want to be a singer when I'm older. But since I really enjoyed it, I took a grade 9 vocal class. And ever since then, I've just kind of really loved singing. I've been working on my voice throughout these past couple years, still taking lots of music in school, and I've discovered that it's really something that I want to pursue in the future. You know, it would be so fun to become my own music artist, write songs, everything like that. Obviously, you guys know that I play the ukulele, so I would definitely like to take up singing in the future. Okay, and the final question is, if you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go? I love this question because I love to travel. I would say that my ultimate dream is to visit Paris. Paris has been a dream destination for me for so many years now. I literally used to have like a Paris sticker wall decal on my wall when I was younger. I've just always been obsessed with Paris, and I also speak French fluently, so I think it would be so cool to be able to go there and, you know, understand and speak French there as well. And seeing the Eiffel Tower in person would just be absolutely incredible. But in general, I really do want to travel the world one day. I'm not even kidding. Alright, so that was all the questions. So that brings me to the end of this video. Hopefully, if you're new here, you got to know a little bit more about me. I really enjoyed answering all of your questions today. This definitely won't be my last Q&A video, so if you do have some other questions for me, feel free to leave them down in the comments below. I really hope that you stick around and subscribe to my channel and follow me along on my YouTube journey. I upload every single Thursday at 11 AM Eastern time, so I will see you guys back here next week for a brand new video. Bye guys!